Hello, welcome to Midnight Messages. My name is Stacy, and right now we are going to be doing a reading for the Cancer Collective. For my little crabby crabs. As always, don't expect sugar-coated bullshit from my tarot readings. I see what I say. I just, in one of my previous readings, literally got stuck on someone going to a funeral and a wake. So I say what I see. All right. Cancer, my little crabby crabs need to know what's going on. And as always, take what resonates for you, leave the rest behind. As you know, I do not sugarcoat shit here. I say it how I sees it. And the karma that's coming for you is what you accrue. It is not for me to judge. I'm just here to tell you what I see. And right now, you are taking on too much at once. It's like rolling 3 joints at once. You only got 2 hands. You can only roll 1 at a time. Why are you trying to roll 3? Like, who does that? I think you're currently sowing seeds that you're going to harvest in the near future. You're also completing cycles and finding yourself. Yeah. Of course you are. How does that happen? Cancer. I don't even know. Like, you're trying to do too much, which is affecting your stability. It's making you unstable. Like, you're taking on too much. And you were taking on too much, which was making you unstable in your mind and healing. And now you're focusing on your healing, which is causing you to plant seeds for the future. And in the future, you are connecting with your loving side, like your heart. You're connecting with your heart through magic. Oh. You've seen the possibilities. People have projected onto you, and you're mastering your craft, so you are going to be seen. Yeah. You're going to be seen differently. People are going to project onto you because you have a bright future. You're healing. So you're also seeing where you're projecting on others because you're ending those cycles. You are not stable. And you had so many possibilities. So now that you're healing, you're becoming stable. You're planting seeds. And you're figuring out who's projecting onto you and who you're projecting on. Because projections are not always bad, all right? And also, projections could just be parts of you that you see in someone else and you don't like because you don't like them in yourself. So Like, if you see someone doing something that you do and you don't like it, you're going to instantly not like them because you don't like that you do what they're doing. It's end of discussion. And that's how you project onto other people. You just don't, they think you don't like them for like no reason. And your reason is because they do one simple thing that you hate that you do. And you're projecting your internal hate onto them. No, not good. Listen, Cancer. You be crabby. You have moods. You do your own thing, and that's usually what you do. But you're tired of doing it alone. You're tired of doing it alone, so you're calling in a connection of like the highest form. You're like divining a connection. You're like manifesting the perfect love for you. And it's going to be like an unbreakable connection. It's the kind of connection that people dream about. And you don't have to dream about it. You were unstable. In the recent past, you were unstable. You were like Cancer. You had possibilities and you just didn't do them because you were like, I can't say it any other way. You were crazy. You were taking on too much for yourself, and it was literally driving you insane. You had too many possibilities. It was too much. You ended up having like decision paralysis because you had so many choices and you tried to do so many things. You just didn't say no. You just, like, you couldn't say no in the past, and now you're healing, you're learning how to say no, and you're recognizing the patterns, the projections, the negative mindsets, the negative, like, perspectives, but you're still not quite out of the unstable mindset. That's why you're healing. That's why you still have projections. That's why everything is going the way that it's going. But no, you master yourself and your connection to the divine, which brings you a divine partner. Because you're healing now. You're working on it now. You're working on the deep trauma now. And that's it's gonna translate in the future to you, like, knowing that you can say no. You know that you're the master of your space. You know that you create your reality. You are the master manifester. You are the one that's putting out the energy that you are receiving back. Listen, bad things happen. And they may have happened like all up and down your past. And sometimes there's no good reason for the bad things that happen in our life. There's like no good reason that they happen. And you can yell at God, and I think you spent time literally yelling at God. I've done it. I can feel the energy. Like, you spent time yelling at God because you had to. Because God, you felt like God deserted you. They left you. You didn't know what possibility to choose because it's like all of these possibilities were showing up at once. And also, a lot of negativity came along too. So you got angry at what other people did to you. And because other people did that to you, you blamed God for putting them here on this earth. And because you blamed God, you turned away from those things. You turned away from God. You turned away from religion. You turned away from spirituality. And now you're healing and you're turning back to your higher power, your divine, like, energy. You're turning to your higher self. You're listening, you're healing, you're tuning into yourself. You are becoming one with who you are. You're ending those old cycles of pain and heartbreak and like sheer terror. It's kind of like you were given alcohol your whole life and you were told it was water, and you've been living your life like dehydrated and with a foggy brain because people told you that beer was like, that vodka was water, and you drank it like it was water. So it messed up your whole life. And then you found real water, and you gave up the alcohol, because the real water, your mind was clear and you could see things for what they were. And with the alcohol, everything was cloudy and not clear. But everyone told you that the alcohol was water from like the time you started being able to drink water. People told you the vodka was water, so you drank it like it was water, trying to heal yourself, trying to nourish yourself, but you couldn't. And you were constantly dehydrated. You were constantly foggy brained, angry, because you were drinking the vodka like it was water. I don't know how else to say it. You were programmed wrong. And now you're reprogramming yourself correctly with Spirit's help, with your intuitive guidance team's help, with your external intuitive guidance team's help, and your internal intuitive guidance system. You're tuning into you. You're learning how to connect with yourself and the divine. And you're kind of coming to the water instead of drinking the vodka and believing it's water because that's what you were told your whole life. You are now literally coming to the water. And that is rejuvenating you. It is revitalizing you. It's helping you in ways that you may not understand right now, Cancer. And you're healing. So listen, I'm just going to say this. If you're an alcoholic, you may want to give up the drinking for a while, maybe for the rest of your life. If you drink a lot of alcohol, you may not even consider yourself an alcoholic. But if you drink a lot of alcohol, like 2-3 days out of the week, and you drink till you're like blackout drunk, and you can't go one day without drinking, you might want to give it up and start drinking water. It's going to be hard. It's going to be painful. You're going to be going through it. But it's healing and it's necessary, and you will be a better person in the long run for it. That being said, if you stay down for the ride and you caught my vibe and you want to be part of my tribe, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, you know I love you, and peace.